Hi guys! So today wala ako sa video. Wala yung face ko sa video. Pero mamaya, antayin yung pagbabalik ng aking fez. But for now, I'm going to show you my bookshelf. Actually, later I'll show you the entire shelf. Hindi siya talaga bookshelf. Para siyang display shelf. Yung mga nakikita natin sa Instagram. But I'm using it primarily as a bookshelf. So I'm going to show you each part or compartment, and then describe briefly what the books are. So, please don't expect mga intellectual books or mga highbrow reading kasi I don't really read those. Mahilig talaga ako sa mga chick lit, sa mga feel good lang, sa mga mabababaw lang. Kasi yung work ko, puro academic na yung binabasa. So, during my free time, I don't really like reading yung mga books na kailangan ko pang mag-isip. So, here, sa first compartment, we have mga Sophie Kinsella and Emily Giffin. And may isang Paulo Coelho dito na By the River Piedra I Wept na hindi ko natapos because nabore ako. Yung Sophie Kinsella, I've read all of those several times already. And mas favorite ko yung Hindi Shopaholic series ni Sophie Kinsella. Mas favorite ko dyan yung Undomestic Goddess, tsaka yung Remember Me and 20s Girl. Later, I'll also vlog yung mga favorite books ko lang. And then by Emily Giffin, I like most of her books, pero favorite ko yung Baby Proof. And then yung sa dulo, yung katabi ng Shopaholic and Sister, The Ivy Chronicles, yan yung book na it talks about the very stringent admission process in New York preschools, na tipong daig pa yung mga admission sa Harvard or sa mga ibang Ivy League universities. And then yung Love and Other Foreign Words sa taas, I bought that online because the premise sounded interesting but medyo dragging siya. Tapos yan namang 12 Days of Dash and Lily and Dash and Lily's Book of Theirs. I bought that sobrang tagal na, parang 5 years ago, and I think the other one was given to me by Judith Daguman. Pero every Christmas season ko lang kasi ina-attempt basahin. Tapos hanggang ngayon hindi pa rin ako tapos. Okay, so and one of my favorite books is in this shelf. I'll talk about it some more later. Next shelf, next compartment. This holds all of my Spanish material. So, ang dami niyan. Most of those are from book sale, and then some I bought online. And aside from those, marami pa ako yung mga modules, yung mga handouts, and my actual textbooks in Instituto Cervantes. So, I'm planning to self-study Spanish again while we can't leave our houses to refresh. And then here I have the series ng yung Me Before You, pero andun pa rin ako sa Me Before You. I haven't even finished it, so I really don't know what happened there. Napanood ko kasi yung movie na yun, tapos napanood ko parang wala na, tinamad na akong basahin yung book, o diba? And then here, biglang may hindi books. Of course, yung Bibles the Holy Bibles are also books. Pero ito yung parang altar ko kasi. Wala kasi akong altar dito. So here I have my Bibles, yung mga small religious books. I have St. John Baptist de La Salle. Medyo nasa likod, dalawa sila. And then, mga rosaries na binigay sa akin over the years. Marami dyan galing kay Kat Havillonar. Shout out kay Kat, who loves giving me rosaries. Aside from that, actually, may rosary collection pala ako, which I might vlog next. And then here, I have yung Jenny Han na To All the Boys I've Loved Before series, diba? Very bagets. Mahilig ako sa young adult actually, kasi it makes me feel relaxed. Tamang, babaw lang, kilig lang, reminds me of when I was young, ganon. Tsaka ng bata kasi ako, hindi ako makabili ng libro, wala akong pera, kaya bawi ngayon. Sophie's World, I've been intending to read that. Sana masimulan ko na. Also, Isabel Allende's House of Spirits. Meron ako ditong Bakit Single Pa Ang Teacher Mo, which I've been meaning to give to one of my single teacher friends na nakalimutan ko na ibigay. And then, I have here The Timekeeper by Mitch Albom na I started but I didn't like. So, I haven't finished that yet. Tapos, biglang may mga singit doon ng lotion and perfume kasi hindi na siya magkasya sa dresser ko. Next, here I have an assortment of books. May photo album pa dyan. If you can see it, may Sidney Sheldon dyan. Yung favorites ko lang. That's The Other Side of Midnight and Memories of Midnight. Sobrang favorite ko yan. Although, marami talaga akong Sidney Sheldon books na favorite. Master of the Game, Sands of Time. Halatang halata yung pagka-80s baby, diba? Sobrang uso yan nun sa Zubel when I was in high school. Pero, nangihiram lang ako kasi, yun nga, mahal, can't afford. And then, nung college na, I think, over na ako sa Sidney Sheldon phase. Tapos, nung working na ako, meron na mga new editions for sale sa National Bookstore pero hindi na ako bumili kasi pwede naman mag-borrow sa library. And then there's a book there, Tuesdays with Maury. That's very special to me. It was given to me by Dr. Diab, the chair of my department who already passed away several years ago. He wasn't only my department chair, he was my professor in the MA level and in the PhD level. If I'm not mistaken, 5 times kung naging teacher si sir. 4 or 5 times. And I'll do a separate vlog on how I ended up in DNSU. And then I have here The Thornbird. Shout out kay Father Reggie Piad. Alam ko, favorite din niya yan. I have here a Leo Buscaglia book. Tapos meron ditong How to Deal with a Breakup. Whether romantic breakup or friendship breakup. Kung gusto nyo hiramin yan, I'm willing to lend it to you. I have here The Nanny Diaries at kung ano-ano pang mga kababawang libro lang. Meron pa dyan yung book ni Maine Mendoza. Here, merong mga konting Wattpad. There was a time na nag-collect ako ng Wattpad books just because cute yung cover. Imagine, I think 2015 yon. Kasi ang cute ng mga cover, tapos kinolect ko, 195 each. I was able to collect, I think, over 50. Tapos ang nabasa ko lang siguro doon, 3 or 5. And I've sold off most of them. Yan na lang yung natira. Meron pa dyan Michael Phelps, book. Because there was a time I was addicted to swimming. Tapos, ayan, Miss Sidney Sheldon pa pala dito, Master of the Game. Michael Crichton, Timeline, and some other old books na mga bigay sa akin, yung iba dito, religious books. And, tararan, may APA publication manual, o, diba? Hard copy. And then, meron ditong Investing for Dummies, or for the Utterly Confused when I was into stocks. And then, merong Learn to Paint and Draw. Here, I have my favorite spiritual books, The Jesuit Guide to Everything, tsaka Between Heaven and Mirth. One of these was given by Riza Martinez. Riz, hindi ko sure kung alin dito yung bigay mo. Baka yung The Jesuit Guide to Everything. Thank you again. I still read this from time to time. Etong Care of the Soul by Thomas More, I think bigay ni Miss Joko Rabo. And then, etong O Blessed Night, St. John of the Cross. I still read that whenever I'm feeling really down. So, baka I'll go back to that one of these days. Makaka-relate ako kay St. John of the Cross. Here, I have Crazy Rich Asians, which was a birthday gift a couple of years ago. Tinamad akong basahin kasi ang liit ng font. Tapos, itong Throne of Fire, makikita nyo dito may duplicate kasi I thought wala pa ako niyan. Nakita ko yata sa book sale. So, bumili ako ulit. Yung pala, meron na ako. And then, etong kabado yan, pero I bought all of the books in the series I Love You Since 1892 by ABS-CBN Publishing yan, local yan, and the only reason I bought it is because yung story niyan, nag-time travel yung girl to 1800s, I think panahon yung Sir Rizal, nung panahon ng Kastila, and nag-travel siya through time, doon siya dumaan sa Arc of the Century sa UST. O diba, nakakaloka lang. As in, lumusot siya sa Arch of the Centuries, tapos nung nagising siya, nasa 1800s na siya. And yung ibang dialogue dito sa books, Espanyol, pero mali. So, naaliw lang ako. And then, this series, etong, ano ba itong, nakalimutan ko kung sino yung author. Basta itong The Boyfriend List, yan, real life boyfriends. Kasi yung main character dyan, she also has an anxiety disorder, kaya nakaka-relate ako sa kanya. Pero, in reality, nasa book 2 pa lang ako niyan. Medyo dragging din kasi yung style ng writer. Here, nandito yung mga iba kong favorite books which I'll talk about later in a separate vlog. So, hindi ko na masyadong i-describe. But, there are 3 books here. 1, 2, yung dalawang color black. Tsaka, yung Percy Jackson doon. Those are in Spanish. And, meron pang isa dyan na Conan Levitan, yung Noah and Ellie's No Kiss list na hindi rin ako nagandahan. Tapos meron siyang Devil Wears Prada, which I've read several times. Tsaka yung I don't know how she does it. One of my favorites. I'll talk about that later. Tapos yung Hidden Figures. I watched the film, haven't read that book. Yung Complications, it's about a surgeon. I'll talk about another book which is about